Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This feels like such a fun and exciting video. One, because I am a huge fan of SYDNEY Cummings, and two, I haven't even opened this product yet. I got a DM after I posted my last two videos reviewing workout leggings and workout shorts, letting me know that SYDNEY had just launched this whole new line of workout gear under her brand Royal Change. And I've been a fan of SYDNEY for so long. I've done her workouts before. They helped get me through quarantine. She's just such an uplifting and positive person, and I truly don't have a single bad word to say about her. I think she is just top-notch creator. And let me just say, off of my initial impressions just shopping online, this stuff is cute. It comes in cute colors, it comes in cute styles. I'm a picky gal, I'm gonna give you my honest feedback, but let's jump into it because I gotta open the package. I know she won't let us down. She wouldn't do that to us. We've got our big, beautiful package here. I tried to order as much as I could in as many varieties and colors and styles as I could. So I really wanted to, one, like branch out of my comfort zone, and two, get a really good feel for everything that she has to offer. It's kind of hefty because there's a lot in here. Okay, I don't even know where to start, so let's just pick one and dive into it. This is the Strappy sports bra. It says it is light support, and I got it in lavender in a size small. I love things like this. I love when straps cross over. I think it always looks so complimentary. I don't normally go for lavender, but I feel more comfortable expressing myself in brighter colored sports bras than brighter colored leggings. This right here is embellished. It kind of feels like a little gel. It is also adjustable, and the material is so soft. I'm not sure how this cut is going to look. Sometimes this can be like a little bit unflattering on me, but I do feel like at least the slightest little bit of cushion. Again, light support, but it is still padded, so that's key. Obviously, one of the main selling factors is the back. I don't think the shape is unflattering, even though I was kind of worried about that. And also, I don't even feel like this is light support. I feel well supported in this. But maybe it's just because I'm like myself. It also might be the lighting in here, but I can kind of see the outline of the pads, which I don't love, but I mean, it's kind of unavoidable in some circumstances, and they're not an unflattering shape, so at least they don't look that weird. But comfort level wise, this feels top notch. I love it when a sports bra just feels so second skin. I don't want it digging anywhere. I don't want it pressing down on me or like pinching into my armpits or whatever. This feels nice and cute. I really like this kind of bottom hem right here. This is the tightest part for sure, but it just kind of feels really nice and secure. I don't have like many bad things to say about this. It feels comfortable. When it comes to light support, I really feel like that's going to be probably most beneficial for, let's say, like an arm day, a leg day at the gym versus going on a run. If you're going on a run, maybe you're gonna want a higher support than this, but I feel really nice and secure here. If this is how the rest of this little haul is gonna go, I'm gonna be very pleasantly surprised because this is ticking all my boxes. I have no complaints so far. I'm not sure if today's like aesthetically my best look. My hair is getting poofier, my voice is croaking. I appreciate your kindness. Okay, next we have running shorts. If you know me and you know my channel, you may know I am extraordinarily picky when it comes to athletic shorts in particular. There's so many reasons. First of all, you have to get the right ratio between length of waistband to length of booty to not cut the booty off, but then also length of the actual short to avoid chafing, to make you feel confident and flattered. Barbie crotch, camel toe, like so many things that have to be put into consideration, and if it's not perfect, I just don't do it. So I was nervous in choosing these, but I always find running shorts, especially ones like these, to be so great for the summertime. And also, you know, I wanted to know. I feel like SYDNEY is a well-rounded athlete. Like, I could see her putting a really good emphasis on the quality of these. So I got these in a size small. They do have a waist tie, which is actually so helpful, especially with running. The worst thing that you want is your shorts, your pants moving up and down, left and right. The outer layer does feel a teeny bit stiff, kind of like a rain jacket. I feel like that's a good comparison. Because of the scrunched waistband, I think that this is gonna have some natural creases in it, which could be really cute and hopefully really flattering. There's also a tiny little pocket right up here on the front for your keys. And then we do have a liner underneath, which does look like it's full coverage, but it can border on being uncomfortable. So that will be another key factor when trying these on. Okay, I was literally putting these on and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like these. I'm not sure how I feel about them. And then the minute I pulled them all the way up, I looked in the mirror and I was like, okay, they are pretty cute. The structuring of this waistband is so secure in the most comfortable way. It's not digging into me whatsoever. It's just kind of like holding me securely, like a nice little hug from my tummy. Obviously, I have to rip the tag off, but I feel like the control length of the shorts is really nice. It doesn't feel, you know, as if I'm gonna like pop out left or right on the back end. The one thing I would probably be nervous about is chafing, but I feel like that's not a company problem. Like that's not a design that they maybe could help me with. That's just like the way that my body works and the fact that I have narrow hips and my thighs touch. Like that's just how life is. I'll wear deodorant, I'll put on anti-chafing, it's fine. I'm just in a weird way like kind of obsessed with them. I'm really, really happy about these. I'm telling you, these were almost not in my shopping cart. I did not want to order them because I'm so particular and kind of peculiar on what I like and what I don't like. Even the lining, I don't think I'm normally a huge fan of, but it is really helpful when you're running, especially because you don't know like how loosey-goosey these are going to be. But it fits my butt so perfectly. It doesn't feel like I'm getting cut off in any way. And that is always a big problem of mine, and it's not happening. Sydney! I'm not exactly sure how to do like a running test right here in my living room. Okay? I think the truth of the matter is, realistically, I could see myself wearing these for hikes, lounging around my house, even more realistically than I would even wear them on a run, just for right now. If you're ever interested in trying a pair of running shorts and you hadn't had the best luck in the past, or you've had the issue where the waistband isn't tall enough, give these a go. I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised because I certainly am. Okay, rounding out our shorts category, we did purchase the high rise 4.5 inch performance shorts. I was really intrigued by 4.5 inches. If you watched my shorts video, you probably heard me say over and over again how much I loved a 4-inch inseam. But even looking back or considering it more, I think 4.5 might be the perfect sweet spot. Just by the looks of them, like they don't look any more drastically different than like your basic average workout seamless shorts. However, they do feel really, really nice. I think they just have the perfect blend of polyester to spandex. It's 77% polyester, 23% spandex. So because you've got almost a quarter spandex, it is just soft, and I also think it's gonna hold you in really nicely. The Royal Change logo right here. A very simple design on the back. It doesn't have like too much embellishment on the bum, but that's totally okay. And then right here on the inside, we have a pocket. Nice and small, but good enough. I'm feeling really, really good in these. Let me show you. First off, you can't see. Okay. We're good. Restarting this whole stupid thing. Okay. I think the length is perfect. These, I feel like, are gonna stay in the exact same spot that I want them to. The back is like pretty seamless, cute, not like anything wild or out of the ordinary, and there is a front seam. But I actually feel like I could wear these to the gym comfortably. Here we are in some different lighting. I think I was really nervous that the waistband wasn't going to be that high, or maybe it wasn't going to be tall enough, but everything just feels right. Like, I don't know how to even explain it more than that. It feels like I'm wearing a glove that was meant for me, and it's sticking here, it's stationary. These are wonderful. They are like 4,000% squat proof, double checked, and just kind of like testing them to see how they're going to roll up or not. I mean, obviously when you move, your leggings are going to shift a little bit. I can feel them like already hiking up just the smallest little bit down here, but if they remained in the absolute same spot, it would be a miracle. I would have glued them to my thighs. I am noticing though that the top does not roll at all, and that is something that has bothered me a lot in the past. I mentioned that in other videos I've done similar reviews for. So I just feel like these are very well tested, like performance quality wise. And the thing is I'm just not surprised. I could see Sydney going through every single step and making sure everything is so well tested and so well adapted to you and your body, and is going to help you through all of the functional training that she does on her channel. It makes sense, it adds up. These are getting a stamp of approval from me, which is huge for the shorts category. They're nothing like extraordinary when it comes to the design, but if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know, it's seamless, it's easy, it's simple, but the structure is fantastic. It's simplicity with a little bit more details to amp it up a teeny bit more. Pretty impressed, y'all. Okay. Now the leggings. These are the high-rise 7/8 leggings. I think the only minor thing I would say about the leggings first and foremost was I wish I got them in a different color, but I already knew I wasn't gonna feel good or confident in the other colorways that were available. I think I just don't feel as confident. I feel like they're not always as flattering, and sometimes they're not as sweat-proof. So I wish I could have tried a different color, but I knew if I bought them, I would just never wear them. Compared to the shorts, they really do look very similar, except for this right here. It says Royal Change in the same kind of gel embellishment. I love that. I love logos that don't scream out, like this is what I'm wearing, but if you know, you know. And just the subtlety of the details, there's also one little crown right here near the bottom. Oh, and there is like a little interior pocket, which is gorgeous. The one downside to the 7/8 length was that there was an option for a full length high-rise legging with pockets, but they didn't come with pockets in the 7/8 length. And I know that 7/8 is usually like my perfect sweet spot with my shorter legs. I hope that this waistline is thick enough. I usually like my waistlines to be very high-rise. This did say it was a high-rise, but sometimes you never know. Okay, straight out of the gates, I'm gonna say I feel like 90% confident in these. Here we are. I'm not gonna fall this time. They're so extraordinarily soft, like to the point where my rings kind of like keep getting a little bit attached. I'm gonna say the one thing I think every legging brand messes up on, not every, but a lot, and a lot with this style, is that they do not give you enough room on the back end. I always feel like my bum gets cut in half. It ends up looking like so less flattering, and I'm having to tug them up so tall to make sure like the waistband is at a height that I like, but the hem right here doesn't compensate for that. There's just like not enough fabric where your butt is, which doesn't really make any sense. So we need to be adding more fabric to where our buns are. I could also argue that like the waistline in general could be like half an inch taller. They do stay like fairly stationary when I'm moving, which is amazing. I also did squat test these in the mirror. They're kind of a hint shiny. So I'm not gonna call them 1000% squat proof, but I don't think that they're not squat proof. There's a shimmer, a shine. Overall, I would say I'm more impressed with the shorts. I really like the leggings, but they're not like screaming out to me as the most spectacular leggings I've ever put on, but maybe they're not meant to. Like they're just simple, and sometimes simple is good, but there's just few little minor things that maybe I wish could work better for me and my body, such as a little bit longer of a waistband and just more fabric on the back end. But I'm not a designer. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. These are going to be like a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Maybe like a 6.8, but there's like a hair level of uncomfortableness. They're this this close to being good. So they're good enough. Rounding out the video with the loungewear. I'm such a sucker for some marketing tactics, okay? These are labeled the women's signature fitted joggers. The minute I saw signature, I was thinking, I have to have that. If it's signature, if it's Sydney's signature joggers, I wanna know what that's all about. Like, I bought into it. It was literally sitting there on a silver platter for me. They were $60, which I would say is pretty pricey for joggers. Again, fell into the marketing tactics. However, I actually accidentally purchased them in this ocean blue when I meant to purchase them in this gorgeous sage. That was really hard to say. And I didn't realize it till I was checking out. So I figured I at least wanted to review both of them for the video and I can always return one. There are so many details on this. Okay, so first, we have our scrunched waistband. I think that's kind of key with a good fitted jogger. You kind of want that paper bag look, but not too exaggerated. You still want to be comfortable. Like, we're still lounging, right? 2 pockets, boom, boom, which I would deem pretty essential. It's also like a netted mesh material, which is really fascinating. You have the gel logo going down the side of the pocket, which is such a genius little detail. But on the back, that's where like you want to feel very flattered. That's where the show needs to be put on, baby. You have a tiny little pocket at the top with a zipper, which is also key. That one looks tiny, like meant for keys, maybe. The middle seam down the back, also essential. And a divide, a clear little segmentation with a hidden crown logo. Kind of just gives you like some shape and dimension. They just feel snuggly. You can tell they are similar-ish material to the leggings, but obviously these are a lot more structured, a lot more sweat wicking, hopefully. And these feel cozy. They feel like Christmas pajamas meets joggers meets leggings. You know Christmas pajamas are just the best, let's be honest. This is literally how life goes. All right, the one thing I think I was the most excited for is also the thing I think is the most unimpressive for me, which is such a bummer. Here we go. It's not that I don't like them, it's that I don't think that they fit me. How do I describe this? Where do we need to go? I just need to show you. This is gonna be a weird angle. If I'm just like standing here, they're too baggy on me. And not the kind of baggy where it's flattering, it just looks like they're ill fitting on me. And I think I could size down, but I also don't feel like that's going to fully change the problem. I do feel like they're very loose on me, but there's just too much fabric. I feel even if I kind of cuffed them, they still are really, really loose on the back of my thigh. And I think I just kind of feel a little bit disappointed, I suppose, in the way that they also make me feel. I'm constantly like tugging and pulling and trying to make these work on me, and they just don't. And that's okay, but it does make me sad. Like, maybe I'm being dramatic, but I really don't think so. They're too loose up here, they're too loose back here, and they're too long down there. I think they also have the camel toe effect, which some joggers can have. I don't know if it's a middle seam thing because these have those, but if you kind of walk or maybe you pull them up in the one weird way, all of a sudden, look who decided to show up. But overall, I don't feel good in these. I don't feel like they feel good on me. They're not happy being on my body. And as excited as I was, I think these will be the one thing I will likely return. Yeah, such a bummer, especially now because I have 2 of them. But sometimes I feel like that is just how life works in general. If I have these extraordinary expectations, I often feel let down. But if my expectations are just kind of standard or even meh, I'm always pleasantly surprised. So should I just live life with meh expectations? No, that feels like terrible advice. This is just a pair of joggers. It's not that deep. I mean, listen, still an amazing haul, okay? It is so extraordinarily rare when somebody first launches some sort of brand, or even when a brand launches, for everything to be absolutely perfect their first go around. And for somebody like me who is so picky and so particular to find such joy in so many of these pieces, that is amazing, especially for a small business. Like, that is so impressive. Absolute hats off to Sydney and her team. I am thoroughly impressed with so many of these products. Even the prices, the the availability. I went on like days after it even launched and there was still so many options available, so many sizes, colors. It was just truly a pleasant and positive experience. So if you are interested, I really do recommend checking them out. I bought all of this with my own money, so it's at no benefit to me, but I think Sydney is a cool creator and I love what she's doing with her platform and just the positive, encouraging human that she is. So whether you're doing her free workouts on YouTube or you're purchasing from her brand, she's an amazing person to support and I love her dearly, although I don't know her. And thank you for watching this video and I hope that you liked it. And if you did and you got through the whole thing without dying listening to my dear croaking voice, then I love you so much and I'm so appreciative of you. Subscribe if you like, give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you in the next one. I love you. Thank you for being you. Talk to you soon.